go for this coin.
Go for this coin.
Yeah. It is sumptuous. It has blue everywhere after its initial quite a bit of red. And again, it's about trust. And remember this coin, okay? It will do well and not well according to your opinions of Trump.
Using Wi-Fi without NordVPN could mean sharing your private stuff with more people than you think. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
Got crypto? Got a hardware wallet to keep your crypto safe? Then you have to have one of these to keep your seed phrase safe. The Keystone tablet is fireproof, waterproof. You can use it to store 12-word, 18-word, 15-word, 24-word seed phrases. It comes with a full set of letters and everything you need to make sure that your seed phrase never gets destroyed or disappeared. Get one, get two, get three, have multiple copies. Use my affiliate link in the description below.
Hi, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. I am joined once again by Asha The Astrologer, monarchmoon.co.uk, and we're going to be looking at a very recent cryptocurrency that was launched. And she's a fabulous Vedic astrologer, and I know because I had a personal reading, my wife had personal readings, some of my friends have had personal readings, and they'd be like, oh my God, how does she know that? How does she know that? How does she know that? So here we go. Asha, thank you so much for making yourself available.
You're welcome, Rich. You're welcome.
Yeah, where can people find you?
At monarchmoon.co.uk.
monarchmoon.co.uk for a numerology reading and tarot reading and Vedic astrology. And I suppose, before we did our first video, I don't know, when it was in November or something, you didn't know about crypto.
No!
You knew there was Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then we did a video about Bitcoin.
Only Bitcoin.
And the future of Bitcoin. Then I gave you the date that Ethereum was launched, but I didn't tell you what crypto it was, and you described it accurately from its chart. And then I did the same with Monero. You didn't know I was talking about Monero, and you described it accurately from the chart. And we recently did one on Ripple, and I gave you the date, and you didn't know what it was, and you described it accurately from the chart. Quite uncanny, because each one's different, and you described the qualities. This one I gave you the date that it was launched, which was
the 6th of January 2025.
Yeah, and you said, "Oh, that's Trumpcoin." So you
I knew straight away that was a Trumpcoin.
Trumpcoin, all right. So I couldn't keep it a secret from you. You guessed.
Yeah, I did.
All right. So do you want to tell us what does the Vedic astrology chart show for Trumpcoin?
Okay, so when I'm looking at Trumpcoin, its ascendant is Scorpio. So there is secrecy to it. Okay, but also Scorpio rules banking. It rules inheritances. Okay. It rules mystery as well. Probably the most beautiful thing is that it's mysterious. So its ascendant is mysterious. But I like the fact that it's Scorpio, because Scorpio does deal with things like taxes, other people's money, inheritance, okay, as well as transformation, deep transformation that comes from death, and of death of philosophies, of death, and so when we allow things to run to their natural conclusion, to its literal end, we are transformed.
Okay.
So its ascendant is like that, but I feel it's secret, and I feel his wife had something to do with this one. His wife did, because of the Scorpio ascendant. So he did not do this alone. His lovely lady wife was with him.
And how does that translate in the qualities of this crypto?
I personally like it. Sorry, I'm looking at it going, oh, okay. So for a start, I'm immediately drawn to the 5th house. Okay, so what we can see is that, honey, it seems to be a labor of love. Okay, it's something loving. And I feel that it's kind of genuine. It's not without its tensions, okay? But the links to the 5th house, it keeps linking to the 5th house. And I like that, because the 5th house is from your heart. Okay? And then he has a trine that goes right up to the 9th house. So when you see a 5th house and a 9th house conversation, okay, that's called a yug. And it's beautiful. I really like it.
So if it's a yug, what does that mean for the qualities of this crypto?
It means that its qualities are very new, but again, pioneering. I want to say soldier-like. And then again, it's got its Saturn in Pisces. So Saturn in Pisces, okay, it's about having a sort of realism. So realism, structure and faith. So this one comes with good faith. The one tension I feel in it is that it is 0 degree, its Mars is 0 degree in Leo, in the 9th house. This is of a very high mind, because Leo actually rules the 5th house. So you've got you've got like an exchange, okay? So, and again, it's very male in its energy. So I feel it will be quick. It's already been quick. And I mean, it's already gone up. As soon as it was launched, it went, that's the only way I can describe it. It went up very quickly.
Right. Now, did you know that from looking at the chart?
Yeah, from looking at the chart.
No, I mean the price chart of it.
No, I'm just looking at the natal chart of it.
The natal chart. Okay. But have you looked at the price chart for Trumpcoin?
No.
Would you know how to?
I'm just looking at the chart.
Look at the chart. All right. Okay. And when you said Leo, isn't Leo also to do with leadership?
Yeah, it's the king. So what is happening is that it has an opposition, Pluto in Aquarius, for the kingdom. Okay, so the goddess. Okay, because it's also in the 3rd house. So the 3rd house is the house of the goddess. Okay, and we have Pluto there. So so feminine. Again, feminine influence, very big, very strong. Okay, so I definitely feel his wife was involved with this. And it's for the kingdom. It's for the kingdom. It's not for the king. So although the king has set it, okay, he is well aware that he wants the kingdom to use it.
Right. Okay. All right. And then in terms of its prospects, short-term prospects, medium-term, long-term?
Yeah. Right, so then we looked at secondary. Oh, so I just jumped straight ahead to 18 years, okay?
18?
And 18, yeah.
18, 18 or 80?
18.
18, okay.
Go for this coin.
Go for this coin.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Asha.
It is sumptuous, okay? It has blue everywhere after its initial quite a bit of red. And again, it's about trust. And remember this coin, okay? It will do well and not well according to your opinions of Trump.
Right.
Because that's how people are viewing it, okay? They're not viewing it from neutrality. Again, you'll have to view it from neutrality, which goes back to, where you're coming at it from. It's vital that you come at it from a good perspective. You won't do well. If you're a Trump hater and you're trying to do blah, blah with Trumpcoin, you're not.
I suppose in that case, there'll be an energetic tension.
That's what I'm saying.
I bought this coin, but I can't stand the man.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's different to, someone, I just think he's the bee's knees, and I bought this coin, which can still colour people's relationship with it. And me, I mean, I'm a bit agnostic. I'm in it for the money.
Yeah.
For the money.
But you're in it for the money, but you're not coming at it from hunger. It's not hunger. Am I making sense? You're still doing it for the joy of it. It's the joy of creating the money of it. It's not from hunger.
No, this is true. And actually, just on that, one of the things, because I got into crypto, Bitcoin many, many years ago, is that it has allowed me to carry out my work as a child protection social worker without being worried about how I'm going to provide for my family.
That's done.
Yeah, so I've had a few months break, which you advised me to do.
So it would love,
and I'm going back into social work for a few months or so. We'll see how that works out. But you advised me to take a break. I took the break, had a great time, and it's cryptocurrency has allowed me to do that. So
and you look good for it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So one of the things that you're able to do is to advise people, where their strengths are, what they need to watch out for by looking at their personal Vedic chart, and also do their transit, because you've done a transit chart for me and you've also done one for my wife, which is, do this, do that, or this direction, not that direction. This will come up for you. In fact, one of the things I remember is with regards to my wife's business, we're not going to talk about what it is, but you did say there's going to be some issues that are going to arise. And you told her this back in October. And in the last few weeks, some issues have arisen, not to do with my wife, but to do, way above her in terms of regulation and
out of her hands
and stuff, right? So it's quite uncanny. All right. So now, what can you see where Trump coin will be over the next few weeks or so? We're recording
Okay,
the 27th of January.
in the next month, it's going to settle. It's going to find its root.
What does that mean? To find its
It
root?
means that it's going to then be embedded in the fourth house. Okay, so it's going to start its lineage process. It's the only way I can describe it. It's going to start its lineage process. It's going to start making its roots.
Okay, but what does that mean? Like let's say I've got one Trump coin,
Yeah,
and why I've put money in it is not
yes,
because I'm a fan of Trump coin or I hate Trump, right? Neither way, but I'm looking to generate a return.
yeah. And
And
before you generate a return, it first has to find its root. It's got to embed first.
Right, like its
Okay, just
foundation.
like
Foundation.
yeah, like
Okay,
a foundation. So
and then it can start building.
and then start building.
So
So
within the next 4 weeks, it will find its base, its root.
absolutely, yeah, yeah,
Okay. Now you said something earlier about the price going up quickly. Let me tell you.
yeah.
So it launched on January the 18th at 2 a.m. UK time, and its price when it first launched was 18.4 cents, and within 24 hours it went up to about $73, and then it corrected. And today on the 27th of January, as like I looked at it this morning, it was $25. So it went from 18.4 cents to $75 incredibly quickly. And then it's been correcting, $50, $35, $25. Now, where's it going to go? Has it found its root at $25? Is it going to go lower? Can you tell? Or can you see when it will begin to bottom out?
I don't feel this one is that stable. If I feel really quickly, okay, there's going to be a change really, really quickly. And it will be to do with when Uranus goes into Gemini, which is really soon. For now, it looks like it's just going to hold itself at 25, okay, but just for now. I would expect with this one, it's very, with the changes, okay, because we've got Jupiter changing, and Jupiter is a social. So it's this social attitude to this coin. So it's going to be changing. It's going to go into Cancer, okay? So there'll be change there in growth. So, and actually Jupiter loves being in Cancer. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. I would see a growth. I would definitely expect to see a growth. So although right now it is settling at 25, it'll stay there for a little bit, okay? But expect it to grow.
Okay, now will it go down even further after it stayed at 25-ish for a bit, or will it start going up from 25? Can you tell?
Start going up from 25. I don't feel it's going to go lower than that.
Okay, well that's good because we can see we're recording this on the 27th of January.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll just see how it transpires.
Yes,
But I feel it would just settle at that. It won't go lower.
Okay, and then while we're talking, I've asked Grok. Uranus will enter Gemini on July the 7th, 2025.
There we
And
go.
Jupiter will go into Cancer on June the 9th, 2025.
There we go. So then we know. And then Neptune is going into Aries. Okay? And Neptune is going into Aries really soon. So we're having a big change in the social attitudes, okay? And in the hidden mysteries of it. So there's changes coming to the hidden mysteries of it, but fast, because Neptune will be going into Aries. This is quick fluctuation.
March the 30th. And these transits, or these, I don't know what they call, right? When
transits.
When it goes into another, transits. Are they going to be positive for Trump coin or negative?
For now, I would say actually it's more positive because it will be going into fire. Okay, so Neptune will be going into fire. Fire is yang energy. So actually, it might be quite explosive.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, just suddenly like quite explosive. But Trump knows all of this because he's been doing his configurations himself. There is no way he would have let this coin out without doing his own research. Absolutely no way.
Then just a little bit of background to it. No one was expecting this coin. Certainly not in the public sphere. It was launched as a complete surprise on a Friday.
That is why we see Scorpio at its ascendant.
Right.
It was secret. It was secretly done.
All right. And there is a whole team of people behind it. They hold 80% of the coins, and they're going to start selling them a little bit in April, and then subsequently every few months or so they're going to sell them.
There we go.
Very, very interesting. All right. Well, Asha, thank you so much. And what I appreciate so far, we've done Trumpcoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Ripple. And for Monero, Ripple, and Ethereum, I didn't tell you what they were. I just gave you the dates the blockchain would launch, and you did the charts, and you described them accurately. Trumpcoin, you guessed, and Bitcoin, I told you about because that was the first one we did, and they've all been accurate how you've described them. So if anybody's interested in have a reading with you, and you do tarot and numerology and Vedic astrology, then go to monarchmoon.co.uk and book a reading with Asha and check between now and
You know, the one thing I do want to say about this Trump coin,
yes,
it's part fortune, okay? And remember, the part fortune is a point I like to look at, especially with Bitcoin. And the other one that I've been noticing is the correlation between Bitcoin and Chiron. So I want to talk about that in a later video because I find it to be super fascinating.
We shall absolutely talk about that. So please subscribe.
But just very briefly, the part fortune with Trump, okay, with the Trump coin, especially in like 1 week's time, 1 month's time, its part fortune is in Virgo. So Virgo means it wants to be healthy. It wants to help with employment. It wants to help health.
Well, that seems to be what Trump is doing in terms of his policies, you know, getting rid of regulation, wanting to bring manufacturing back to the US.
It's in the 9th house. This part fortune is in the 9th house. It has good value to it. It's value. And it's also meant to be for the working class because Virgo is the working class. It's your teachers. It's your working class.
Okay, great. Well, Asha, thank you so much. We are going to have to stop, right? So monarchmoon.co.uk, go book a reading of Vedic astrology, tarot, numerology reading with Asha. And between see you next, please keep filling your pockets with Crypto Profits, Crypto Rich, and Asha the Astrologer signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.